I love my dad. My dad.
So as of, let me be the bad guy. I'm sorry you guys are probably not going to like this video. I'm just giving you the rehash, the real true Steve. Let me be the bad guy, because you know how I do. I'm a crazy critic. I get down to the nitty gritty of things. We all could smile and act like everything's all good, but it's not. It's not okay right now, everybody. Let me be the bad guy, whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm proud. I'm proud to be part of the Skylanders community. I didn't go out and spend over $3,000 on these freaking figures if I didn't care about Skylanders. So this is just a rehash of, this is my rant. It's going to be a rant because that's what I do. Y'all know me. But anyways, as of today, 6/15/2016, we're going into the second day of E3, and everybody, I'm going to let you know right now that I'm not impressed. I live in California, and I would hate, let me back up. I'm tossing and turning in bed. I have to get out because I can't sleep because I'm so frustrated. Every year, thankfully, we actually get a Skylanders game. Yeah, but every year I wait for this day because this day we usually get to find out some good old news. But we should have knew stuff was happening because Skylander Dad doesn't even go to E3. He sits at home and he's like, I'll just go ahead and report it from here because he knows something that we don't. And now we know. And that is, what was there to report on E3 for Skylanders Imaginators? Oh, was it the fact that we could create our own characters? We've seen video footage. We knew about that already. Whoo! Oh, was it the Crash Bandicoot? We knew about that already. Was it about the new Ember and Ambush? We knew about that already. What did they have to give us? Did they give us an as of right now? The first day of E3. As of right now, if something changed today, I'll remake the video and I'll be like, there we go. But as of right now, it's not looking too promising, folks. Not looking too promising. Haven't heard nothing about my battle mode. Haven't heard nothing about my, at least, some type of online PvP. Do you remember a couple days ago, I made a video about how are we going to share our characters? How are we going to share our characters on the game? Are we going to Snapchat our pictures? Do you remember me doing that? I knew nothing about the reason I knew nothing about, guys, all the Portal Masters that went out there. Because if I went to E3, the only reason I would be going to E3 would be for the Skylanders. I won't be going for everything else. So for the other Portal Masters, it might still be a hit for you. But for me, you know how much disappointment it would be for me if I went to E3 and I paid all the plane tickets and all the money and everything and just got all excited to go down there. And I live in California. I couldn't even imagine if I lived in a different state. Right? I go to E3, I sit down, I say, all right, baby, give it to me. And I say, by the way, where's the E3 exclusive vehicle or the E3? As of right now, there's no E3 exclusive, but they may have something today. And if they do, then thumbs up, and they'll put it on eBay, and of course I'll buy it because that's just what I do. But as of right now, there's nothing, no goodie bag. I believe there's a Lego Dimensions. You guys know about these beautiful little tiny Lego Dimensions that break in pieces and you lose them the first day you buy them. They are giving out free. I believe they're giving out exclusives. But if I went to E3 and I paid my $600 on a round trip ticket down to LA, because I live in California, it'd be more if I was somewhere else. I sat down and I said, all right, baby, give me the news. Give me the news. And they tell me that the mode that we're adding in the game is, get ready for this, please sit down, is a selfie. No, seriously, what's the news? What's the news? No, really, that's it. It's a selfie. You mean you take a selfie of your? What do you mean a selfie? No, I mean there's a. You get in the game and you take a selfie of your picture of your character. What? Yeah. we have Ember too. We have Ambush on the table. Yeah, I know, but we've seen that. But Crash Bandicoot too. We've seen that. What are you going to show us? The selfie? The selfie. You can take a selfie. What? This is why. Well, if I went, they would stop me at the door and be like, listen, Steve, you cannot ask about this. You will not complain about this. And I may complain a lot. I may be the uproar, whatever you want to say. It's because I think this game could have so much more. I spent all this money on this game. I can easily stop, but I can't. It's part of me, like I've said. And don't even think I didn't even contemplate. This will never happen. This would be like, it wouldn't happen. They wouldn't even hire me because they would see these past videos and they'd be like, this guy, you can't please him. I'm driving, and in the back of my mind, people think all the time. I've been thinking, do I need to go back to school and get a master's in some kind of engineering or some kind of gaming engineering and actually apply to Activision and be part of their team so I can sit down and show them YouTube and maybe some Instagram photos and show them that people would like some more online options as far as battle mode? And like I said, this is as of the first day of E3. Who knows what they're going to give us? But I can't sleep. I'm tossing and turning. I'm just thinking, no way in hell did all them Portal Masters go down to E3 and the only thing they learned is they could take a selfie with their character they created. You have got to be kidding. Portal Masters, I love you, but don't act like that is the best thing that has happened. That's almost embarrassing. Because I tell you why. You could take a Snapchat on Snapchat. You could take a selfie, still picture on the PS4. All I gotta do is hit the little middle button and it snaps a picture. I believe you can do the same thing on Xbox. And I can take a picture on my phone. Don't tell me that they thought in the board meeting, how about a selfie option? And they went, whoa! You what? What? Give him a promotion. You have got to be kidding me. Disappointment it's embarrassing. What? Alright, that's it. That's for the first day. And Crash Bandicoot and the villains. Everyone's excited and everyone's hyping and hollering. And I understand for the people, the younger crowd, for the Crash Bandicoot. And if you're a really, really fan of Crash Bandicoot, but don't act like you were playing Crash Bandicoot last week by yourself. You didn't even think about Crash Bandicoot. It's a new character. That's why you're excited. The character is bare-chested, has no weapons, little tiny hands, little tiny feet. He's not very impressive looking. But if you're a fan of the PlayStation, you know, the mascot for PlayStation, then yeah, you'll be like, yeah, that's cool. But to me, that doesn't work because he's not just like Bowser and them. They weren't part of the Skylanders. I am ranting, and this is what I do. I can't talk. This is me, man. And like I said, I'm part of the Skylanders community because I feel like I'm just giving you guys the honest truth. Everyone can act like it's happy smiles, but let's be honest. Did you go to E3 to learn that there's a selfie option in the game? As of today, but tomorrow hopefully it changes. Anyways, but a lot of you about Crash Bandicoot. Everyone's excited and happy because it's someone new. But if you're old school like me, well, okay, we played Crash Bandicoot, but he's already had his run. He had his time. You know, to me, it's becoming like Smash Brothers. You know, just put a bunch of people in the game that we've already made in the past. Just bring them in. Bring them in. We don't have to do nothing. Just make 11 or make 20 new characters and bring everybody else in. The 20 new characters, love the characters coming out with, what they're making. I love it. Love it. But the fact that they're bringing villains that we've already had, we've already played, the fact that they're bringing Bandicoot in, that doesn't really take a whole lot of brains to think about that. You know, people's been talking about, oh, it'd be cool to have a villain figure. I agree. That's cool. But as far as thinking of options for the game, that's just... Anyways, the only thing I can say about going to E3 for all the other Portal Masters, man, I'm glad you guys got to go and meet each other, but that's about it. Everything else we've already seen. So as of today, even people on Instagram, it's not only me. People are disappointed in what's coming out. No E3 figure, You're talking about Crash Bandicoot we already knew about. The characters we already seen. So I would be heated if I went to E3, and that's what I learned is a selfie option. So that's it. I just want to let you guys know that that's not flying with me. Sorry, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. A selfie option. Don't act like that's exciting. I could do that with the button, like I've already said. A selfie? Anyways, guys, let's hopefully it changes. Hopefully things turn around, because what? No way. No way is a selfie gonna pass. And if and sorry, I'm back. You're like, oh, go home, Steve. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how it is. And if it changes today, if they do get the E3 vehicle or E3, and that's it. Where's the other racing? If there's racing in the game, where is the modes in the game? We want to see modes. But if anything changes today, anything to add, I'll go ahead and give you my oh thank God video, or they saved it, or there it is. That's what we're talking about. But as of right now, disappointed. Portal Masters, man, I know you gotta be a little upset. You gotta be. Later.
I love